Hey everybody, it's Professor Parish, and we are on week 13 of English 109. So around this time of the semester, I start to get a little bit nervous because I feel like students, and myself included when I was a student, either get really complacent and we're like, everything's great, we can go ahead and spring to the last of the semester, or students start to get a little bit panicky because we do only have about 6 weeks left in the class. So, with that being said, I want to go ahead and say, first of all, you still have time to raise your grade. Don't give up on that, all right? The last day to withdraw from this class is April 19th, which is still a couple of weeks out. And so I want to really encourage you to try to raise your grade up. It's definitely possible. You can do the math from your grade book to see how many points are left and how to do that, but you can still raise your grade in the course. So I don't want you to get discouraged with that, but I also don't want you to start sliding, because some students right now, they're like, oh, I got a B, I can start, missing assignments, and that can quickly snowball out of control. So please make sure that you're getting your assignments completed on time and turned in. If you have questions, please email me. I don't want you guys to fall off the grid, and I don't want to miss communication with you. With that being said, there are only 2 assignments this week for the class. If I go down to week 13 here, the only 2 assignments, first off, your draft of paper 3, which is your compare and contrast paper. The draft of that is due in our discussion forum. We're going to do a peer review of that paper like we did with the narrative and with the descriptive paper. So that'll be due by Friday. Make sure that you post your draft of your paper to the discussion forum by Friday so that myself and your peers can look at it. And then you need to read and respond to at least 2 of your classmates' papers by Sunday. So get your draft in by Friday into the discussion forum and respond to at least 2 peer papers by Sunday. All right, so that's assignment 1. The other assignment is your reading response number 2, which is due by Sunday as well. And for that, you'll need to read on pages 628 to 665 in our textbook. And I've pulled up the reading response here. So all you have to do for it is that there is a story called Education Self-Awareness in our English Skills textbook that starts on page 628. So you're going to choose one of those stories. There are 4 stories total. You're going to pick one between the pages of 629 and 664. You're going to read that story. You're going to put your story choice down here on the line. And then there are 8 reading comprehension questions. You're going to answer those. You're going to choose 1 question from content, 1 question from structure, and 1 question from style and tone, and answer it below. And let me know which question that you picked. So these reading responses, they're not hard, but they do take a little bit of time. So don't wait till the last minute to do it. But it's just over whatever story you want to pick. The education self-awareness section is pretty interesting, especially with the topics that you get to choose from. So I'm curious to know which story that you pick. But if you have questions about that, please let me know. But those assignments are going to be due on Sunday. So that's pretty much it. The only reading in your English skills textbook other than that is to start on chapter 6, which is pages 152 to 190. And then if you go ahead and look ahead, that chapter and chapter 15 are going to be the next ones to look at. But if you have questions, please let me know. It's a pretty straightforward week. The reading responses do take a little bit more time than our grammar reviews and our textbook assignments, so just keep that in mind. I have graded your discussion forums for last week, and I'm going to be working on grading the grammar review number 7s this week as well, so you should have those updated grades soon. But if you ever have any questions, just feel free to let me know. At this point, you guys are pretty used to the structure of the class. You're pretty used to how assignments go. I'm really excited to see your compare and contrast papers. I'm so excited to see what those look like, and so I'll be looking at those this week in the discussion forum. But if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you all had a wonderful Easter weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll be back soon next week with week 14 of English 109. Bye.